One of our product lines has been historically municipal management of fiber. And what that means is we've created public-private partnerships with various municipalities around Columbus, and we've acquired fiber assets inside of Manhattan to be able to build out metro networks to connect to customers. So we were approached by a customer in Columbus who has a large enterprise organization, roughly 10 to 15 locations, 2,000 or so employees, and we proposed completely outsourcing the entire shot to us using our cloud. So what that looked like is we had, again, our two Nexus boxes in the center of this, and we were able to plug them into our Metro MPLS network. On top of this, we built out the virtual route forwarding that we talked about, specifically for that customer. And then we went out to every one of their sites using our Metro network and put out redundant MPLS nodes. I'm not going to draw them all out, but making these fully redundant into our MPLS cloud. So we're able to remove their routing, and each of these sites became, for lack of a better word, dumbed down. All the intelligence is now running inside the core. So on top of this, we actually put inside of our cloud, right, they attach to the cloud, they have their own public cloud instance. We were able to move 40 blades or 400 servers worth of infrastructure up into the cloud. What that included was Call Manager as a service, Exchange as a service, all their file services, all of their enterprise planning applications, etc., all up into the cloud. All of their telecom expense went away, all their transport expense went away, all of it went away, and it became one simple, elegant connection to each location that everything from voice to data rode over top of. All their backup was handled centrally, and then all of their DR is handled centrally. So they had forward-facing apps, internal-facing apps, disaster recovery and concerns, voice, phones everywhere. They had data everywhere. We were able to collapse it all back, and we ended up reducing their cost by about 40% as it was, staff reductions and everything else. And we gave them, on top of it, which they did not have before, 24/7 NOC monitoring that watched their entire enterprise day or night. This is another example of how we use the Metro Municipal MPLS networks that we manage to pull these customers back into our cloud, and how that's something that differentiates us a lot from the Rackspaces, the IBMs, the general hosting type customers out there.